Greetings, YouTube! Mr. Siff here with CamperKillerCommentary number 26, and today we're going to talk about a mysterious little bit of your consciousness. Do you make your own choices? Are you the true author of your inner voices? Is your consciousness the origin of your visions? And do you really make your own decisions? What if I told you that wasn't logical, that some neurophysicists actually say that it's impossible? What's more probable is your choices are made before you're consciously aware of them, and every word you ever said was organized inside your head long before your consciousness was even hearing them. Every year, neuroscience is proving this more and more, showing that every conscious effort or decision you make has no free will at its core. In fact, many researchers believe this leads to one conclusion: free will can't be real, it's just an illusion. Benjamin Libet, the late great neurophysiologist, did a bunch of experiments in the 80s in an attempt to get to the bottom of this. Libet took test subjects and then he hooked them up to electrodes, told them to choose a random moment to move and show them on a clock the moment they chose. The results of Libet's tests upset a select few because the data seemed to suggest that the unconscious mind knew what the test subject would do before a lucid thought was provided, meaning the choice was already made before the conscious mind decided.
Enter Sam Harris.
So as a result of this work, it's actually scientifically uncontroversial to say that some moments before you are aware of what you are going to do, at a time at which you appear to be subjectively free to do whatever you want, your brain has already determined what it is you will do. And then you become gradually aware of this decision while you still think you're in the process of making it. Now, needless to say, this is very difficult to reconcile with a conventional notion of free will, because this timing discrepancy demonstrates that it would be possible for someone to know what you're going to do before you do, and while you still think you're free to make up your mind. But the truth is, even if a conscious intention were truly simultaneous with its neurophysiological underpinnings, there would still be no room for free will. Because you still wouldn't know why it is you do what you do.
That was Sam Harris. He believes in the upheaval of the cerebral, a neuroscientist denying the existence of free will. He insists that people are just observers of their moments, puppets of their components, and they don't even know it. Try to examine your subjective experience. Are you really the author of all your thoughts, or is that a deceptive appearance? Are you consciously deciding what you like or what you're scared of? Or do those things randomly arrive out of a place you're unaware of? If you're honest with your consciousness, you'll have to admit that your subconscious mind hands you thoughts without your acknowledgement. You could tell anybody pick a random color, and they will pick one quick, but they can't tell you why they picked one over another without handing you bullshit.
Red. I pick red.
Why did you pick red?
Cause red's my favorite color.
Why didn't you pick blue over red, because blue's not your favorite color?
Because I like red.
Why do you like red?
I don't know, I like red. And the other day, I was wearing a red shirt and I thought I looked good in it, so I picked red.
So you're telling me honestly, in the split second it took you to choose the color red, you took the time to weigh how much you like each individual color and analyzed your wardrobe selection from a few days ago.
Yeah, I mean, I had to, right? I picked red, and I wouldn't pick red for no reason. I mean, I had to be thinking about stuff, right?
Truth be told, nobody knows what their next thought will be. You don't choose your personal views or your delusions cautiously. Who's the boss of me? Am I really a ghost inside a machine? Do I control where I go, or am I a boat lost at sea?
If you pay attention, you can see that you no more decide the next thing you think than the next thing I say. What are you going to think next? Or what am I going to say next? Thoughts just emerge in consciousness. We are not authoring them. So that would require that we think them before we think them. If you can't control your next thought, and you don't know what it's going to be until it arises, where is your freedom of will?
Right now, I can sense a bunch of you going ballistic. You think your consciousness is not deterministic. Is this just a gimmick? Is it academically ridiculous? Even its critics have to admit it's actually based in physics.
Physics 101.
Everything in your universe obeys the laws of physics, whether it's completely random or deterministic. Every single thing in reality obeys the laws of causality. Everything that happens is a reaction to a prior action within an exact locality. So let's look at this rationally. Your physical body and brain are made entirely of molecules. How these molecules are arranged depends on your genes and your environment. Every choice you make results from molecular-based electrical impulses and chemical transmissions between tangible brain cells. All these impulses and transmissions must obey the fundamental laws of physics, including the laws of causality. So what makes more sense? That all your thoughts originate from a spontaneous event that begins and ends with your conscious free will? Or is it more likely that everything that pops into your head almost magically is actually a reaction to a reaction that happens subconsciously? Nobody can really tell you why they like a certain movie, why their favorite cartoon dog is Scooby-Doo and not Snoopy, why they have a certain view on beauty, why they do or don't like sushi, why they camp on Call of Duty. The truth is illusory, and I can't even tell you why I made this commentary. Not a solitary reason, but it seemed voluntary. But I'm very sure that my subconscious mind decided to make it. I just went 28-8. I hope you didn't hate it. Thanks for watching. Peace.